Okay? Because I am taking on a new adventure, which has been an Uber. Ooh. Just for the simple fact that I want to bring in some extra money. I make good money with being a travel CNA, but I now want to cut down my time with working there, and I want to put more time into my business. So this will contribute into my business. So with that being said, being more of a boss for my business. So that's the plan right now. And let me tell you about this car wash. Flash. I didn't even have to vacuum my car. They did it for me. Because beforehand you used to do it by yourself. So I don't know if that's just a new service they got, but I like it. Okay. I didn't have to stand out here in this cold and vacuum my car. When I say luxury experience, okay? I miss wearing my lip gloss out in the world. So, between time, I'm just gonna wear it in the car. And one of the guys who vacuumed my car told me a little quick story about him and his situationship. And I was like, wow. People be out here living crazy lives. But yeah, I ain't gonna tell his business because that's what he told me. So I ain't gonna tell y'all. That's between us. Even though I'm probably not gonna ever see him again, but still. So yeah, getting a car wash. I'm excited, okay? I'm very, very excited because, like I said, I'm taking on new adventures. The 30th was forever a very memorable moment. I sold out on my new lotions. Let me show y'all. In my purse, on my new lotions. And my perfume. This one is called Such a Catch. Such a catch because I'm a catch. Always been a catch, okay? And then we got Unforgettable. Because baby, when you meet me, I'm unforgettable. So yeah, that's this. And it was 2 great names. My cousin helped me create Such a Catch. I told her I knew I wanted to have catch in it, okay? Because I'm a catch. Such a catch. She did her thing with this one. And I already knew I wanted this one to be unforgettable. So it was really, really good. I enjoyed it, okay? The smells are good. When you buy them, they're in their own sets. This one come with a lotion, and then this one come with a perfume. So you get them in a set for $40. Individually, if you want them, they're $25. But why pay individually when you just get them for a set? You know? So I know I look crazy right now, but it's not me. It's the whole glare and everything. I got some things to do, some things to accomplish with my business and in personal life. I've been talking to a few realtors on property management. One goal I will share with you guys is that we are trying to get a home. So I don't really know which route I want to take. I don't know yet. I don't know if we want to be the buying side or the renting side. So that I don't know yet. But in the meantime, my next pop-up shop is January. My next pop-up shop is December 19th. Okay, it's going to be Christmas edition. It's going to be very Christmas-like. So I have some things I want to do different. Now that I've seen the scenery, I know how I want to play things off. You know, it was very, very good. I was not expecting to sell out like that. Like, what God showed me that I can do, you know. So yes, so 2021 is the year I'm really, really taking off with this. Beforehand, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2020 was the years that I was really growing and having my beginning business obstacles. I wasn't really focused on trying to be a big brand, because really I was just it was my brand at the time was just a thought. I had ideas of what I wanted to be like, but I really didn't know what I really wanted to do with it. So with that being said, 2021, I'm really doing it. You know, the fact that I sold out the way I did lets me know that my lotions and my perfumes are my hot topics of the platform. My robes are my robes was selling first, but I didn't sell out on them. So my robes let me know that they are my second best top sellers. I did know that not every woman is extra. So I'm gonna have silk robes, but they're not gonna be as fancy. They're just gonna be silk, still sexy, but not extraordinary sexy, if that makes sense to y'all, which it should. So yeah, for my next step for my business, I am working on a just sexy nightwear luxury line, especially because especially because once you have a baby, you want to be comfortable when you come home. And even before I was a mom, when I was just not single Jazz, but just sexy Jazz, and it was just me, all I had to worry about was me. I like to be comfortable and sexy, and still extra but comfortable as well, but sexy all the time. Okay, not single Jazz. I don't know why I keep saying single. Individual Jazz, I should say. Individual Jazz. Me as an individual. I always wanted to be sexy. Sexy. If you knew me, sexy. Always incorporated it in everything that I do. That was just me, and still is me. Now that I am a mom, I just enhance. You know, I'm more sexier than I've ever been being a mom. Especially I see my mom do it. You know, she did it so effortlessly. But now as being an adult, I see the behind the scenes. You know, I see the behind the scenes. At first I was just seeing the scenes, and now I see behind the scenes of what it takes to walk in the shoes that she's walked in, I should say. So, being a mom now, I want to be sexy still for my man, because I still want to incorporate the realness and the drooliness, I should say, that made him want to be with me in the first place. You know, gotta still keep it going. So I want to help that for other folks in my company, to help you bring back your loving, charisma with each other. That sex appeal to bring back that you want to create with your mate. So that's what I wanted to help do with my brands that I want to do this go around. I have a whole theme that I want to focus on, but one thing I've noticed that with business, you want to focus on a primary just to get your customers in, and then bring them along the way so they can see what you got in store. So that's my focus right now. So December 19th is our next focus. Like I said, we're gonna have robes. I'm gonna have the less version of second best sexy, I should say. Second best sexy for the not so extraordinary woman. We all extraordinary, but you may not want to be extra when it comes to your wardrobe nightwear. Okay, it's all of us are sexy. It's just different realms of sexy. It's just finding out which sexy are you and being confident in that. So that's the moral of my business: finding your confidence, finding your sexy. All of us don't have the same sexy, but all of us have things that are the same when it comes to sexy. We may explore it differently, but when it comes down to it, we all are sexy. So that's what I want to help you do, bring it out of you. I'm still bringing it out of myself, because for a minute, baby, a girl wasn't sexy. I remember at some time in high school, all throughout high school, I always got up and did my makeup. Okay, baby girl was up doing her eyebrows, doing her hair. I was doing everything the whole 9 yards. Okay, once I started working, Well, when I was working for KFC, I used to still do it. Get up, go ahead, get cute, get fine, you know, because we was working around with people, you know what I'm saying? You can't be looking toe up and you working around with people every day, especially around their food. You want to be your best. You want to give off the best energy, especially being around people's food, because energy is everything. So for me, back then in 2015, 16, 17, when I worked in KFC, I wanted to keep that energy, keep that sexy, keep that sex appeal, even for myself, but still energy, having good energy around people, and especially serving food. You don't want to give off bad energy to folks, and you're serving their food. So for me, that's what I wanted to do. After that, I worked with my dad in 2018, you know, doing security. So it was cool, you know, it was more relaxed. I didn't really have to do too much. I still stayed cute, but in that midst of time, 2018, I was working in a plant. 2017. Maybe 6 months before 2018, I was working at a plant. And who got up to get cute? Who got up to do their eyebrows? Who? That was not me. I got up, cleaned my face, you feel me? I made sure my hair was there, but just that extra step to do my makeup, wear lip gloss for what? Because I had to put in work, you know, and I just know, you know, just know. It just wasn't happening for me. So that being said, I just didn't have the time to do that anymore, you know. And then once I got in the habit of not doing it, I stopped doing it, you know. I stopped taking that time for myself. And I think that's where it started. I stopped taking time for myself. So that meaning, with me not taking time for myself, I just was just working like a freaking hamster in a wheel. My wheel was just going and going and going and going. So I wore myself out. I started to be unpleasant to my man, you know. Just my attitude was just like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fudge cake about what you talking about, what you saying. You feel me? At that time, just things wasn't going right, you know. Things wasn't going right at all. So I had to get myself back together. So I told myself that I needed to reinvent myself. So I ended up working with my dad, right? Because we end up, so at this time, me and my dad start working together. So attitude got together. I got to even say that part. I ended up going to my dad's job at that time too, because 6 months had passed. Got into my dad's job. Boom. So not only was I working at the plant, a sister was upset, you know what I'm saying? Just I wanted to be in the health field. It wasn't working out, you know what I'm saying? They kept saying deny. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't working, you know? And that's where I wanted to be. That's what I'm good at, you know what I'm saying? I'm good at customer service. You know, I had the opportunity to work have my own store for KFC, but that's just not what I wanted, you know? Like, I knew service, I knew helping people, I knew customer service is what I wanted to do, but it just doing KFC business, no, was over it. So once I started working with my dad, I ended up was being a security. Cool job. I already said I wanted to have something lax. I didn't want to really work hard, you know, just because at KFC I worked hard, you know, especially working up the ladder and, you know, making it to have my own store, you know, was good. You know, I just really didn't want that. I didn't want it, you know. It was good that I made it there to say that this could have been me if I pursued it, but it's not what I wanted in the end game. So with that being said, being in my dad's job, my job description was to just patrol the garage downtown, one of the big garages, and we just went up and down. And for the beginning, it was really good, you know. It was good job, you know. Who wouldn't want to do that? You could pay. And at the time, they really wasn't paying too much, but it was something. It was something. It wasn't too much. It wasn't what I was making, but you know, something. And again, bills do come, so you can't not have no money. You can't be picky when the bills is coming consistently. So got the job, whatnot. So in the midst of that, I came to figure out that this ain't it. You know, just coming back to that, this is not it for me. Like, what am I gonna fucking do? Like, this is not it. You know, and it's not no disrespect to my family. It's just my dad worked his butt off, and then my dad is higher up. You know, my dad is in a way better position than what I'm doing. You know, like, this ain't it for me. Not for my family, because I see a bigger picture. So my man was just like, well, this ain't it for you. What do you know you like business, what can you create? And my light bulb went off. Like, what? You're right. I did create a business when I was young, named Suspenders. That's a whole nother story for another time. We'll talk about that on story time for another day. But he said, what do you want to create? And it was so crazy. This how I knew God was speaking to me. So my dad, I ended up saying the same thing to my dad. I went in, because my dad worked in the next building. So anytime that I needed a break or just needed to just get out of that garage, because I felt like I was just in prison, going up and down and stuff. So I asked my dad, you know, like, I don't want to do this, and I want to create something that will be beautiful, that'll help people, that I enjoy, and that'll make us some money. You feel me? And we can do big things. So my dad was like, well, won't you go ahead and create something? Girl, y'all, I said, oh, that's what I'm gonna do. So I ended up creating Amor's collection in the garage of my dad's job. Hold on one second. Okay, I have to get my man something to eat. Okay, but yeah, so once they said that to me, I said it's on, just just get creating. So that's where my business started in 2018. You know, because I couldn't just do it no more. So I really incorporated everything that I love to do. You know, I like to do hair. What did I do with my card? Okay, so I like to do hair. I get customers from every portion of my business. So I'm gonna break down my business right now in this video, and then also I'm gonna make a separate video and break down my business. So my business is called Amora's Collection Dollhouse Luxury. Long name, I know, right? I really sat on that too. It was like, okay, it's long, but I broke it up. Amora's Collection is the hair company. Amora's Collection is the hair side, where you get the bundles, you get the accessories with the hair. Dollhouse Luxury is the boutique side, the boutique where you get your clothes and accessories. And then of course it is I am Jasmine Amor, which is my hair page where I do your hair. So it seems long, but it's long if it's new to you. But once you get acquainted with me, you will see that it's not really long at all. It's just abbreviated and broken up into sections. So that's pretty much that. But like I said, I get into a deeper video later. So that's pretty much it. You know, I'm small goals going on. You know, still dealing with trying to be the best you can be. If you're a mom, this is to moms. If you just had kids or soon to be kids, this is something. Not soon to be kids, so you're soon to be a mother. These are thoughts that probably run through your head. Just being the best you can be, and seeing that your little one is seeing the best version of you. Because that's what it is for me. Like, I haven't had any type of depression far as me not being the best me. Because from day one that we found out I was pregnant, I took it one day at a time. But we're going to go into a deeper topic with that in the baby series. So stay tuned for that. So I can't tell you what I'm doing now to start it. For one, starting to take care of my looks, because some days, baby, if you watch my get ready with me video for the pop-up shop, you're gonna see I let myself go. I just got my hair done for my cousin's funeral, and I paid for it to get done. It was like, I believe, like $52 to get my hair blow dried and flat ironed and everything, basically like this. And I didn't take care of it, didn't wrap my hair because I was so tired. Also, with a little bit of laziness, I didn't wrap my hair, and my hair got shrinkage, and I had to do it to bring it out like this. So, taking the time to do my hair, taking more time for myself, again, in the baby series. But that's the things that I do to prevent myself from having depression with a baby. But I bring fun out of being a mommy, so I don't really have depressions. The only time I may slip into a depression, or if one will occur, it will be if my money ain't right, you know. If I gotta work so hard to where I'm making little chip change, that will bring me depression, because I got a baby and I ain't bringing no income in. That will bring me down. So again, you just gotta take it one day at a time with being in the world as an individual, and transitioning from being an individual to being a mom. Before being a mom, you have to be in a relationship. So not only is you an individual in as a person, but you're an individual turning to be someone who is understanding and what's the right word I want to say? You guys are both trying to be there for each other. So you guys are both learning how to be one, basically. So not only is you went from an individual to learning to be one, you're learning how to be a family on top of that. So it's a lot of things that you're transitioning to. So you just gotta be patient with yourself. It's not a race, you know, like the rat and the turtle. It's not a race, and I'm learning that myself. It's not a race, and you only get one life, so you really want to hold it special. You know, I done seen some things since I've been pregnant, since I have my baby, and people don't value their life. You know, I'm so grateful to have the life that I've had, that my parents have provided, because some of the things I have never went through, I'm glad that I haven't went through, and I'm proud to say I'm on the bougie side, and I don't care. But in order to stay this way, you gotta maintain it. You gotta have the right family values, personal values, morals. You know, it's a lot of things that play with it. But that's that for today. A little chanting, a little yatting off. But that's kind of how I prevent myself from not really having depressions. You know, I make time for myself. It's important. Because if I'm moving and my cup is not full, for me to be moving the way that I'm moving, I'm going to burn out. And I have burned out before, and it's not a good feeling, you know. So I'm not going to burn out no more. Not for anyone. You know, like, for instance, like I just told you guys in the beginning, that I toned down my work schedule so I can be more of a boss for my business. And my job asked me, like, do I want to take a permanent Thursday? No. I will pick it up when I'm available. Other than that, no. I'm trying to build my brand, so I can't give someone much of my time that my business need of me. So I'm proud of it. I'm very proud. Very boss moves. You know, and we all in our own lanes. You know, once everybody gets the understanding of that, I feel like there will be no competition. Because I've worked with some beautiful ladies, you know, who do some very good work, and who's not like, I gotta be better than her because she's not about to step on me. Like, what? Okay. Like, I give you a short story. Again, it'd be another story time, a short little convo. I love Ebony from Swinkapot. She owns She owns Swinkapot. She's the owner. She used to have business courses, baby. I was taking them because at the time I knew I wanted my own boutique. You know. So I'm like, and then she was black, you know. teaching folks how to have a business. You feel me? A boutique at that. So I took up a few courses, took up some of her ebooks, and was really informational. I remember it was so informational. So at the time, okay, so beforehand, I wanted to come like that bitch there. You feel me? Have my product, have my hair in my head, have my purse on my hip, whole outfit, walking there like what, right?
Here you go. Have a great one.
Thank you. Walking there like what, right? Man, let me tell you. I freaking placed an order for whatever reason. Let me tell you a business tip. Don't plan an event until your inventory come in, because anytime you plan something, the world somehow will happen and your order will not be here on time. And that's what forever happens to me in business. So I had to, and on top of that, I had some orders, so I had to tell folks, I apologize for the inconvenience. Send out that email, which those are emails I hate sending out. But again, when I find out information, I want to let my customers know, because I do not want them to be like, oh, this be playing with my money and I didn't pay her, because I don't want to come off like that, because I worked so hard to be where I'm at. So I had to send out that email, and in the midst of that, I was going to her. She had a business meeting that you had to pay for to come to. Only thing I had on me was my purse. I had to wear my hair in my natural hair, and I think I had wore my natural hair. I believe I wore my natural hair. So only thing I had available was my purse. You feel me? My hair didn't come. Okay, my bundles didn't come, and then on top of that, my outfit didn't come. So only thing I had was a freaking purse, So I had to wear one of my someone else brand's clothes, right? So crazy. When I get there, Ebony going down, telling people, asking them about their brand and stuff, So they telling them what they got and stuff and whatnot, and go, okay? We get to me. Only thing I can say is I got my purse, everything else was stuck in shipment, and she flat out came at it just like, when it comes to business, you can't play around. It's either you coming hard or you not. And it's nothing personal, it's business, you can't, of course I came for the information, but again, presentation is everything. So as I stated, of course that was my mind frame, you feel me? But, the sister didn't have all the inventory that she needed. So it was a lesson that I already knew, but just coming from a business standpoint, because she's already been in my shoes. You feel me? She telling you to be on your shit. Okay? So ever since then, baby, a sister, be on her shit. I wore my weave up and down, have not tied it up, just to get the full experience with my bundles. So I know what's the proper way to take care of it. You gotta come correct, So every time she say that, I make sure that I come correct. Like, I don't play around, I come correct, because again, you never know who you may meet in the world. You feel me? When I did my pop-up shop, I came. You feel me? And that's one of the things I had in my mind. That quote, even though I was a little paraphrasing, but that's basically what the heck she told me. For that pop-up shop on the 30th, baby, I came, and I went hard. Okay, I did not play around. I was going so hard. I knew in the back of my mind it was a pop-up shop, but it was me. Like, it was me against everybody. You feel me? Like, I was determined. Everything that I'd done, from working at KFC to being a driver for Domino's, working at the security business with my dad. What else I do? Oh, from doing now into doing CNA, being a travel CNA, like from doing all of that to having my business, I really put everything that I've learned about people's skills and just customer service. I really pulled that into my business, and just performance wise, I killed it. So you just got to do your thing, and that's what I did. So I came correct and I did my thing, and I had good results. So I'm about to go enjoy my day. I will chat with you guys.